on this. I am so excited after having stared into the deep, blue, majestic, dolphin-like eyes of JP Sears. So please, help me in welcoming him to the stage with a huge round of applause. JP Sears.
And I could tell by how loud that was, you guys are completely controlled by your egos. And you should never let somebody tell you what to do. So you guys all failed the first step. It's true. So, I feel like you're sitting really close to me. All I heard was energy. I didn't hear the rest of what you said, but I'd like to pretend like I did so I don't have to hear you repeat it. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you bringing your beard.
You have a little work to do.
We're not doing commentary right now. I'll just run the show for now, if you don't mind. Feel that? The best way to build rapport with a crowd, by the way, is to start insulting everybody. I really do appreciate you guys coming out tonight. It means a lot to me. And I would like to just let you know that in person I am significantly more handsome than I am on video. And that's free information. And I'm curious, who knows why you're here? Show of hands. So the rest of you are clueless. Let me tell you why you're here. I put you on my vision board. And I'd appreciate it if you and your free will would be grateful that I manifested you here. Because I don't know how else you would have gotten here. So I do appreciate you being here. My understanding is the excuse that brought us all together today is the book I wrote. Who's read my book so far? Awesome, I appreciate all 4 of you. How long do I have to be up here? Who has watched every single video I've ever made? So you haven't?
I've watched most of them.
Most of them. That's a made-up accent that you're talking about. So, can I do a healing on you? I feel your low self-worth, and you try to compensate for that by speaking in a British accent, so you feel more intelligent than you actually feel. But you're a child of God or Santa Claus, whoever's up there. I think you're brilliant as is. All that's left is for you to realize it. You're welcome. You just had a breakthrough. I find a lot of times when I'm working with people, they can't sense the breakthroughs that I give them. That's why I point them out. Yet, I am very hurt that you haven't watched all my videos. Are you just a mean person? Do you hate white people? Because I'll have you know, by the way, if the rest of you guys can just leave, I just want to talk with her in privacy. I'm not white. I don't identify as white. And if you think you see what you're looking at, then I am offended, and I'll sue you for discrimination. I'm not Caucasian, I'm a vegan. Which it turns out is actually a superior species compared to even white people. Jesus, there's a lot of white people here. Is there anybody who's Caucasianly impaired? If so, raise your hand. Well, in the back, thank you for coming. You helped us make look like maybe less of a suspicious rally. Hate people. I'm incredibly racist. I do hate white people. But back to the superior species. Who else is a vegan in here aside from this hungry person? Wow. Like 3.5 of you. You raised your hand high for a vegan. You project your veganness onto her. Vegans are typically confused. I want you to accept who you really are. You're a vegan. I feel like you're just trying to get attention. So the rest of you guys who are not vegan, it's just like, well, the podium's in my way, so I might as well just like surrender to it. So the rest of you who aren't vegans are just going to hell. And it's not a judgment, it's just an observation. Just kidding. I'm spiritual enough that I'm not religious enough to believe in hell. I've been a pretend vegan for about 15 years. What I enjoy most about being a vegan is I find the dramatic fatigue that I suffer from makes me feel like I'm peaceful inside. You might call it disruptive protein metabolism, but I call it inner peace. If you have a peanut allergy, I feel like you're having trouble breathing. What I like least about being a vegan, yeah, there actually is a downside. A number of years ago, I woke up one morning and I was looking at myself, as I do in the morning. Like I had this epiphany. My whole world got turned upside down. I'm looking at myself and I'm thinking, oh my God, I am made out of meat. I'm made out of the very substance that I despise the most. And because I'm an ethical vegan, I felt like I had to hate myself. I love myself enough that I owe it to myself to hate myself. It was tough. So I worked with my therapist on it. Years of therapy. How long ago did I say this was? 5 years ago? So 6 years of therapy, whatever. Making it up as I go. So a lot of work with my therapist. And I finally realized, wow, I'm actually okay. Because I'm not a human. I'm not made out of meat after all. I'm a plant trapped inside of a human. And I'd appreciate it if you'd recognize it. And I also feel like a dolphin. So I feel sort of like a dolphin trapped inside of a plant, trapped inside of a human being. Yeah, so dolphins are made out of meat. So it's more like I'm algae trapped inside of a dolphin, trapped inside of a plant, trapped inside of a human. So now I'm not a hypocrite. And I'm obviously in touch with who I really am. Yeah, it means a lot to me. I'll pretend to be serious for about 30 seconds. It does mean a lot to me that you guys would come out and show your support, whatever that actually means. You probably come with your own selfish agenda, but thank you for being here. With my book, I'm gonna talk about myself for a while. I'll take a break from talking about myself to talk about me for a minute. And I'll use some we statements along the way so that you think you're getting something beneficial out of me talking about myself. But anyway, back to my point. with my book, it was an opportunity for me to put my heart and soul into a big creative project. And with my videos that you apparently don't watch, I certainly do put my heart and soul into those, and it's a very meaningful creative expression for me. Yet the book was just a new chasm to jump into creatively, a much deeper chasm than, say, writing a 5-minute long video. It's like, wow, this book it takes longer than a couple hours to write. It's kind of surprising. And did anybody else, did anybody not bring a child? You have to bring a child.